What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital and welcome to the video. In this video, we're talking all about an interesting gold stock that we've had the pleasure of making a couple videos about so far. It's a small cap gold exploration stock and they just announced some really exciting news, so I want to talk to you guys about it. It's a really exciting video. We're giving you guys a full update. We're taking a look at this stock. It's been performing a little bit better recently and I really think that this stock deserves a little bit more attention. So let's get straight into the video, and last but not least, before we do that though, there's a few things I wanted to say. The first thing is, if you do support me, the channel, and all these videos, then I kindly ask for that support in the form of you guys exploding the like button, along with taking just 1 second of your time to smash that or to cash that subscribe button and ring the market bell for notifications and further updates. Last but not least, I did want to say that this video is sponsored by Trillium Gold, so check the description below for full disclosure details. And then let's get straight into it, guys. So we've been covering this story for a while now. I think this is our 5th video with Trillium Gold, and they just announced some really exciting news with their flagship asset. So we'll get into that in just 2 seconds. But the first thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that the stock had a really great day today. You know, we saw a nice volume spike, lots more interest in the company, and it still remains such a small market cap, hovering around $40 million. The stock's trading for $1.65 Canadian, and that is TGM on the TSX Venture or TGLDF on the OTC markets there in America. So like I said, we saw a nice bump today in the share price, and we'll see how it trades throughout the week. It's been a bumpy week for gold as well, but it's nice to see, you know, investors getting interested in this stock, and this is the highest volume, especially at the open, in terms of buying that we've seen in a while. So let's take a look at the 3-month chart. And you know, as we can see here, guys, it's looking like the stock is trying to find some support around $1.60. So now might be a really interesting time to take a look at it. And we're going to get into that news about the company and their flagship asset. So Trillium Gold, it's a small cap gold exploration stage company in Red Lake, Ontario. For anyone who doesn't know, Red Lake, Ontario, very prolific mining jurisdiction. Millions of ounces have been mined from the ground. It's home to some really successful stories like Great Bear Resources and a bunch of other companies. There's lots of interest in the area. Well, Trillium Gold has 5 projects, and they just acquired, finally, the 100% interest in their Newman Todd property. So let's just quickly read a little bit about this press release. Trillium Gold is pleased to report that the company has exercised its preemptive right to acquire Hillstar Metals Limited 16.5% interest in the Newman Todd project, which will result in the company holding a 100% interest in the project. Previously, the company owned 83.5% interest in the 198-hectare project. The company has agreed to pay Hilo $709,000 in cash and to pay the earn-out described below. So, to put this into perspective, you know, their CEO's talked about it many times. We've interviewed him, and we will be interviewing him many more times. But years ago, Trillium Gold owned 50% of Newman Todd. The company was valued at $100 million, and here we are owning 100%, and the company's valued at $40 million. And that was when gold was at around $1,300. Now we're pushing $1,900, $2,000 gold. So there's a disconnect here, guys, and I don't think that the market is really giving this company enough attention or showing enough love. Once again, just my personal opinion and not financial advice. So always, you know, do your own research and due diligence in these companies. So here's some words from their CEO, Russell Starr. Owning a 100% interest in the Newman Todd structure is a crucial acquisition and consistent with our view of maximizing shareholder value through a growth-oriented precious metal exploration company focused in the Americas. We will soon emerge as one of the largest landholders in the Red Lake Gold Camp, having acquired some of the most highly prospective property packages in recent months. So check out their investor presentation. They do in fact own 5 properties. Now let's talk about the earn-out. So on September 15, 2020, the company received a preemptive right notice from Hilo indicating that Nash offered to purchase from Hilo its 16.5% interest in Newman Todd for $700,000 in cash and $2 million worth of ordinary shares in the capital of Nash. The Nash offer also provided an earnout payment of $1 million in the event the measured and indicated reserves and resources on the Newman Todd project are 1 million ounces or more. The earnout. Pursuant to the terms of the agreement between Hilo and the company in respect of the Newman Todd project, the company has the right to match any third-party offer from Helo's interest. The project is located in the high-grade gold capital of Canada, Red Lake, Ontario. Drill programs undertaken in the past, as well as recent results from the 2020 summer program, have shown some exciting high-grade gold intersections on the property, and mineralization remains open along strike and to depth. You can take a closer look at the company, or in fact go to their website. Now, right on their homepage, and they have changed up their website a little bit, it's really nice to see they've got all their drill results right there, their 2020 drill program, all their recent news, their investor presentation. And the last thing I wanted to talk about in this video was an article that was actually released by the Deep Dive. Trillium Gold, is it the next Gold Eagle Mines? So let's see what they have to say about the company. So back in 2008, a junior exploration firm led by mining legend Robert Cudney was sold to Goldcorp for a small figure of $1.5 billion in a transaction involving cash and shares. The company Gold Eagle Mines was focused on developing its Bruce Channel project within the Red Lake mining camp. The interesting thing about the Bruce Channel Gold property is that about only 200 drill holes had been conducted on the property. The company had discovered gold mineralization at a depth of about 700 to 800 meters, located below the Bruce Channel waterway. In total, the discovery was said to be roughly 800 meters by 450 meters with 1450 meter vertical dimension. However, despite the hefty price tag, the company hadn't yet even established a resource for the property. Rather, the key to the price tag for the property was the assumption that it was the down plunge extension of Goldcorp's nearby Cooranewar-Whillans mine, which was located immediately to the northwest of the property. Now let's talk about how Trillium, fits into this picture. So fast forward a few years from the initial transaction conducted between Goldcorp and Eagle Mines, and it appears a similar event is unfolding next to the formerly Goldcorp-owned property. At the tail end of August, Trillium Gold Mines announced that it had signed a binding joint venture agreement with Rupert Resources to acquire an 80% interest in the Gold Center property, consisting of 258 hectares of land that made up one lease containing 16 claims. The news, however, seemingly fell on deaf ears within the market. Despite opening 4.74% higher the following morning, the company ultimately closed down at $2.07, marking a loss of 1.9%. While many know Trillium for its Newman Todd property located to the west of Red Lake, it seems few realize the potential for the Gold Center property. The key to the Gold Center property is the fact that it is adjacent to and on strike with Evolution Mining's Red Lake property, which has produced in excess of 23.8 million ounces of gold at an average grade of 15 grams per ton. That is in fact very high grade. In fact, the property is so close to the active operations of the Red Lake property, the current exploration being conducted by Evolution is roughly 300 meters from the Gold Center property boundary. The graphic below illustrates the point perfectly. The dotted line highlights the current focus of resource definition by Evolution Mining. So there we go, guys. So an updated resource published in August by Evolution Mining revealed an estimated 11 million ounces of gold in the ground, with the upper Red Lake zone having 1.19 million ounces of inferred gold, while the lower zone recorded 1.53 million ounces of indicated gold and 864,000 ounces inferred, meaning a gold resource is very near to the Trillium Gold Center property. We're going to read one more section of this article. You can check it out right on the Deep Dive. Trillium Gold, is it the next Gold Eagle Mines, or simply search Trillium Gold. I'm just highlighting the exciting things. So a key component of the drill program is referred to as deep-oriented core drilling, with the company planning to drill at least 2 holes to a depth of 1,000 meters. The deep drilling will look to test for down plunge extensions of the high-grade zone that is currently in production over at Evolution's Red Lake mine. If successful in intersecting an extension, it would demonstrate that the gold zone continues on to the Gold Center property while being about 350 meters from the current operating areas of Evolution's mine. Such a discovery could be very, very beneficial for Trillium and potentially set it up for strong comparisons with that of Gold Eagle Mines. So Trillium Gold last traded at $1.57 on the TSX with a market cap of $47.7 million as per TMX Money, along with an estimated enterprise value of just $33 million based on the most recent financings. So guys, the thing that's interesting about Trillium Gold is the fact that they now own 100% of their flagship asset, which I think is awesome. But they also have 4 other properties, that we may overlook. So all in all, an exploration company with a pretty substantial drill program that's, going on and will continue to happen. More drill results. They've got multiple projects and multiple properties and they own a ton of land in Red Lake. I think it's a really interesting gold mining stock to take a look at, especially for their market capitalization at under $50 million Canadian. So that's it for the video, guys. It's pretty self-explanatory. Take a look at Trillium Gold if you get the chance, and thank you so much for watching. Always remember, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. And once again, this video was sponsored by Trillium Gold. All the details down below in the description, and I hope you guys have a great day.